game, and this one right here took its own sweet time this time. So yeah, we're ready to play. We're hopping across the road. A little bit of hiccup there though for a second, but now it seems to smooth out. And now finally, this one here finally is ready to go. And but once you get on here, it seems to play smooth, no problems, everything else. Now let's go ahead and go into RAM management, and we're going to try this out here and see what happens. Go here, both has to reload and take it forever. By the way, that was the Alcatel. You see there was a delay there between pushing the recents button here and going to the actual recents. That's what I'm talking about. There is a delay. But reopening these apps here, both of them is taking their own sweet time. That was the Alcatel, still waiting there. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the CoolPad. Already ready to go there, taking its own sweet time. It's actually lagging up really bad right now on the CoolPad. Alcatel. See, it's just really glitching right now on the CoolPad. Already up and running, still waiting for it to actually do something here on the CoolPad. As you see right now, here we go. I push it again, and it just now finally goes into it. So, like I said, not really sure what's going on with my CoolPad. Used to didn't act this way, but as you see right there, it's just got a massive delay right now, and I'm trying to scroll, and it's just not wanting to do anything. So that could be an issue, and that's what you're seeing here on mine, and it's just not wanting to work at all. It's like it is just, I don't know. So you're seeing it here. Maybe yours don't. Maybe if you have a CoolPad canvas, it don't do this. But as you see right now on the camera screen, it ain't doing nothing. It's just a blank screen. I'm pushing the recents button, and it's not doing anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stop this comparison. You're seeing right there how it does, and it is completely, everything is stopping. A lot of times the settings will stop. I did give it a full factory reset because it was lagging up really bad, but it just seems to be, as you see it right here, it seems to be lagging pretty bad trying to reopen these apps. I'm not really sure what's going on. It is running on the factory launcher that it came with and everything else, but whenever it seems to be running okay now, so I don't know. Let's just go ahead and just try to run through these apps that we haven't been through yet. Maybe it just needed a minute to, I don't know. But as you see there, maybe it just needed a minute. I don't know. Yeah, it's still acting really slow. As you see there, it's just not wanting to work. So yeah, I mean, first test, the CoolPad took it almost every single test. But going through these apps again, this thing seems to really just be lagging up and everything else. So if you're wanting to use this phone, to use the CoolPad for very heavy usage, then you're seeing that mine is glitching up. Now you might get one and may not have one single issue with it. But like I said, first test, the CoolPad canvas was rocking on, and it was actually beating out almost everything on the Alcatel Idol 3. And $50, not a bad price, but whenever it does this, can be aggravating. So if this was informative and helpful in any way, hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. Any questions or comments, leave it down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I really would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Hey, what's going on, y'all? RJ here with CD Tech, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison between the LG Stylo 3 and the ZTE Max XL. And both of these here are on Boost Mobile, and I'm going to be just comparing them and just showing you the differences. So let's go ahead and go with the CPU-Z, and we'll look at some of the specs here. And of course, over here on the Stylo 3, we have a 1.4 gigahertz octa-core Snapdragon 430 with an Adreno 505 GPU. On the Max XL, we got the 1.4 gigahertz as well. That's a Snapdragon 435 octa-core processor with an Adreno 505 as well. So very similar here on the processing department. Let's scroll over here. Now on the LG, you'll see it has a 5. Try to get this a bit better there. Now you'll see here the LG Stylo 3 has a 5.7-inch display. It's 720p with 257 pixels per inch with 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of onboard storage. And internal storage out of the box is around 9.07 gigs. Over here on the ZTE, we got a 6-inch display at 1920 by 1080 at 368 pixels per inch with 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of onboard storage. However, you only get 7.91 out of the box here with the ZTE Max XL. So we'll go ahead and go home here, and we'll go into Geekbench 4 just to show you the scores that I did run. Just for reference here, these scores really don't mean anything, but I run them just to show you the difference. So here on the Stylo 3, they're very close together. 626 single score, 2597 multi-core score. On the ZTE, you got a 670 single core score and 2562 multi-core score. So very close together there. Let's go ahead and just clear all this out that we've already opened. And everything, let's go ahead and clear all. And we will get in with this comparison starting now. Of course, always a pop-up, it never ever fails. Go into it again. That was the ZTE. Go into YouTube. The LG. Go to calculator. That was the ZTE. Go to calendar. That was the ZTE again. Let's go into camera. LG beat out that time. Let's go to Google Plus. That was very close. I don't know which one won that one. I'll let y'all decide. Let's go into IMDb. And I think that the ZTE barely took it over there. Let's go to Instagram. And that was the Stylo 3. Let's go into the Play Store. And the ZTE took that one. Let's go into settings. And I think that was the ZTE as well. Let's go into Snapchat. LG. Let's go to Twitter. Stylo 3. Let's go into Periscope. That was equal. I don't know why the phone's on there. I took it off. Anyway, let's go into Temple Run 2. Interested to see how gaming's going to
got you again.
Since, like I said, they're very close together.
Ha ha.
Both of these phones here are really nice. However, it looks like gameplay is going to be a lot faster here on the ZTE as the LG is just now finished loading up. So quite a bit slower there on the LG. Let's go home. Let's go into Subway
You think you're slick? Are you still there?
Now this brightness right here on the LG is set at like 60-some%, while the ZTE is at like 25%, and the ZTE is actually brighter in real life than the LG. I'm not really sure what's going on with LG.
You think you're slick? Because I catched you right there too. I was like, oh, nope, I'm taking my spot.
ZTE at like half brightness outside, and it's very bright. The LG 100%, and it's decent. It's really to brag about. So the ZTE won that one there again. Let's go into Crossy Road now.
Maybe next time I should try to slick you up a little bit.
Is without a doubt better on the ZTE. ZTE Max XL. That 1080p display, and it's just so much brighter in general. Um, I will show you the brightness levels here in a second. And that was very close there on starting up this game. I think that the ZTE just has barely got it, but we'll find out right here. Now, I think that the LG actually started up first, so I was kind of surprised. But, like I said, they are basically close to the same processor, so very nice stuff. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. You'll see I'm at 53%. I'm at 53% here on the LG, and scrolling down here, you'll see I am way down here, probably less than 25% here on the ZTE. Let's go ahead and go into multitasking here. Both had to reload. So it looks like that the RAM management is going to be bad on both of these devices, and none of these apps are probably going to be open automatically. But they're very close. I mean, very close, very similar. As you see there, just usually one's a split second behind the other in most of these tests. So honestly, I mean, when it comes to both of these phones here, a 430, a 435, both of them are octa-core, have the same ROM, same RAM. You're not really gonna, it's so close. I mean,
as soon as I get my YouTube live done, I'm ready to probably go to bed. I'm tired as hell.
Won't go to sleep. Because I know I am.
Well, I can't do that until probably a good 16 minutes or so, give or take.
Yeah, well, I'm going to sleep, so have fun.
Save up to 50% off all appliances at your local Sears outlet store. This Kenmore dishwasher with a PowerWave spray arm is just $399.99. No credit required leasing and special Sears card financing offers always available.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609 and his luxurious 16-foot
Sears was going out of business.
6 foot by 6 foot 4 inch home called a travel trailer. Anyway, good morning. Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty.
Thank you.
It is 7:10 a.m. Right now in 78611 it's 73 with rain. Today it'll be rainy with a forecasted high of 79 and a low of 67. Have a good one.
Thank you, Miss Google. It's not unusual for us to get rain in September. We always do. And sometimes we get a lot. And right now I've had 1 inch of rain. Hey Google, tell us a joke.
How do you know when the moon is totally broke? It's down to its last quarter.
Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor right now, it's 47.
Not too shabby. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Toronto, Canada?
In Toronto right now, it's 54.
What's the temperature in Salem, Oregon?
In Salem, it's currently 54.
Sure, a lot of 54s. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Tucson, Arizona?
The current temperature in Tucson is 76.
What's the temperature in Brownsville, Texas?
In Brownsville right now, it's 79.
Thank you.
I aim to please.
I aim to please. Anyway, thank you, Miss Google. Appreciate it. And Dorian Christie says, MP3 players are great. I'm in my Gildan t-shirt because I didn't have anything else put on. I had one for years I used for music, blogs, radio broadcasts, and recorded books. Listening to a recorded book while on a long drive is great. They work with vehicle speakers, download free or low cost. Anyway, that's really good to know, Dorian. Thank you very much. This is Wolfgang Hoffman. Comment call. It's All good over there, man. I agree. I'm fine with it. Sarah Begay on Cooking the Frog wished that someday you would finish that quote because I do for you every time. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. Well, actually, whenever I say accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, that's finished for me. Now, for you, apparently there's more, but for me, it's always just been that. But thank you, Sarah Begay. Tracy Phillips driving. Rusty, you're very entertaining. Not many people can drive down the road and talk and keep your attention. You have a knack, my friend. I had a snack with me. That helped me. Andy Perez. Andy Perez says, Rusty, I just got kicked out of my house a couple of days, and my only choice was to live in my 2015 Toyota Prius, so I did, and this showed up. Yay, I bought the bed, and I sleep in it. It is comfortable. You saved my life. I saved somebody's life. Well, good luck, Andy, living in your Prius. I did it. It's not bad. Lenny C. Comment call. I've been following you since your first adventure. Much respect and hope everything keeps rolling along as you wish. Thank you, Lenny C. I appreciate that. It's doing fine. I mean, I've just found a hobby that I can do that takes up some of my retired time. And yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. You know, I don't make a lot of money. I don't care. But I make enough to go traveling when I want to. Georgia Ann, great follow-up, Rusty, very true and wise words on Cooking the Frog. Hot Limited, thank you, Georgia Ann. Hot Limited, what you could do is freeze some of the food for later. I could if I had a freezer, but I will have one in my casita. I really will. The casita comes with a 4 cubic foot refrigerator, which is big for me. Anyway, it has a freezer too. Mike's RV Freedom on the driving RV show in Round Rock at Dale Diamond, September 28th through 30th. That should be a few videos. Yeah, that's good to know. I'll have to make a note of that. I didn't know it. They didn't call me. How rude. Make a friend of paper and pen. So right now, I'll write that down, or otherwise I'll forget. RV show, Dale Diamond, 9/28 through the 30th. Thank you very much, Mark's RV Freedom, or I would have missed that probably. Yeah, I'll drive over there and do all kinds of videos like I did before. Sure will. I see you 812. Thank you again, Mike. I see you 812. Enjoy any video you do. Well, thank you very much. I've got some interesting stuff coming up today. So we'll see how much you enjoy them. This will be a test of your loyalty. Judd Mass, driving at 220, you said miles and miles and smiles. A riddle for you. What's the longest word in the English language? I'll tell you what it is. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What's the longest word in the English language? Smiles, because there's miles between the S's. Very good. Now tell me that's not better than Alexa. Okay, it's better than Alexa. Oh, sometimes Alexa's got to do all right. Roger St. Martin, mix it up, have rice and beans one day and have beans and rice the next. Yeah, I've already done that in my life. I've also done a lot of spaghetti. Roger St. Martin, first, I am too much of a gentleman to say what the outside faucet looks like. LOL. Micro travel. Purge,